H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks and sometimes Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live, and I'm turning on my devices, and they just running their mouth all over the place. It's Monday. Y'all, let me tell you something. There's so much stuff I got to give y'all. It's going to take me a whole week, maybe 2 weeks, to catch up with what I wanted to do last week. But great weekend start of NFL season this weekend to you people who love that. You know, I used to love it, but I don't love it as much anymore. Share the show. Let's talk about share the show right now. I think I have already. Let's share it with all your friends. Text, tag, tell somebody. The last 5 people that you talk to on the phone are the last 5 people that you text, just text them. When you come on YouTube, hit thumbs up. Everybody hit thumbs up. Y'all watch it. YouTube people, hit thumbs up. Facebook people, just push share. Let's see. Let's look at my starting 5 today. We have that is Moody on Facebook. We got my Ted Cora, Dale Anderson, Mindy Collins on Facebook. But on YouTube, we got Jeremy Davis, Tyrone Caldwell, Rod Wells, Corey Willis. We ain't wait on nobody, y'all. We gonna get the party started right now. Y'all know I started at 12 o'clock, and I'm not gonna wait. They just gonna have to go back. And it's just so much stuff I want to share with you today. Let's see. Let me look at. See, I have a list of stuff that I just, I got it in order. Sometimes how I want. First of all, shout out to these coaches who lose, cause they got to do press conferences too, man. You know, Clarence McKinney got beat 71-3, and he on a press conference right now. Isn't it Clarence McKinney, TSU coach? Man, shout out to them coaches, man, that had the fortitude to sit up there and come and ask the question how you got your head tore off, how you got beat. It's just somebody said no football talk. You got to be out your mind. We're gonna talk about everything today, but it's just those guys behind me. Those are the black quarterbacks that started. I think it was 16 of them that started. For this first weekend. You can see them up there. Josh Dobbs, Desmond Reader. These are the 2 guys y'all probably didn't know. Josh Dobbs for Arizona Cardinals, and Desmond Reader for Atlanta. Those are the guys that you don't really know that much. Dale, I was waiting on Dale Griggs. We're gonna talk about Coco. We're going to talk about Coach Prime. We're going to talk about, y'all know, I might not talk about it the way y'all want me to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it. No. Dale, hey, I can't say nothing bad about the Cowboys. Hey, hold up, Dale. Let me find your song. Hold up. Let me find your song, Dale. I wasn't planning on playing it for Dale today, but let me see. We them boys, what are we saying? We them boys, what's okay. Let's see. Let's see. Where my man at? Oh yeah, here you go. Here, this for my girl. Hey.
Ain't nobody calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, are you still involved? Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still involved? Y'all usually check.
That's for my girl Dale Griggs right there. I don't care who all mad. That was for Dale Griggs. I don't care because y'all been messing with her. Y'all was messing with her all last year, including me. And when they lost, that's for Dale Griggs. Share the show, everybody. This show is about to be bananas. Yes, we're going to talk about Michigan State. Yes, we're going to talk about dumbass Mel Tucker. Yes, we're going to talk about him. What else we got? We're going to talk about, y'all, I told y'all, I am going to take all week probably to get out what I want to get to tell y'all about what we got. I'm sorry your message did not come. Chris ain't going to surface. But hey, some Cowboys look good. But that ain't what I want to talk. First of all, shout out to Jared Harris. Jared, the great Jared Harris, whatever John Ewing called it. Let me tell you something. Jared Harris, he committed to Memphis. If you just come on this show, Memphis. Hold up. Let me find the song for you. Share the show, because I got something for y'all now. Y'all better share the show. Let's see. Let me see. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me find my boy. Where my Memphis guy at? Hold up. Where he at? Oh, here. Hey, hold up, y'all. Hold up.
It's Memphis. Nothing but Memphis. Everywhere we go, it's Memphis. Memphis, Tennessee, the beautiful land in the world. It's Memphis.
Even before Coco won. Even before Coco, I got Jared Harris going to Coco didn't go to Memphis. So I got to talk about hey. For all y'all want to talk about everything else, it's personal. if you know anything about Deion Sanders and what happened this weekend, it's personal. Shout out to Jared Harris. Jared Harris, I can't wait to see you play. So I can call back and tell Penny everything you're doing. Thank you for choosing the Memphis as a university that you want to continue your education and try to get good enough to try to go make it to the league. Man, it's personal. Yes, it's personal. Shout out to Jared Harris. Yes, y'all think John Ewing was talking about him. Y'all wait till I get through talking about him. Jared, thank you, young fella. I can't wait to see you play. Every time you play for Silsby this year, I'm there. Every time when y'all come to Houston, I don't know about coming way up there, but yeah, I had to get at. I had to get at you. We gonna get to Coco. We gonna get to Coco. It's personal, Herb. It's personal. That was Shadua, Daddy. Shadua took off his helmet because he scrambled around and threw the pad. Well, you people, y'all can come on now. Well, you people talking about I'm talking too much about Shadua when he was playing with Jackson State. Y'all can come to the front of the room, share the show. It's okay. I'm not gonna get on y'all. I want to just talk to y'all. All of y'all who really, you don't know, y'all, it's some of y'all behind the scenes right now. Some of y'all been lying. I've been with them all. No, you haven't. I saw all the the blowback I got when I was talking about Jackson State these last couple of years. See, you wasn't here that much. But it's the people that's on this feed. It's the people that tells you was mad and hating on them. Yes, they still are. Tried to convince me what Eddie Robinson said was okay if he ain't swag. Man, forget Eddie Robinson. Y'all don't even talk about Eddie Robinson ass no more right now. But however you feel, Coach Prime has that Floyd Mayweather syndrome put on it. Everyone is either watching for the plane to crash, or the car to crash, or for a triumphant victory. Those are the only two. There is no in between with this guy. There is no, I'm on the fence. You are not on the fence about Coach Prime, y'all. You love him or you hate him. You want to see him win or you want to see him lose. You want to see him blow folks out or you want to see him get the brakes beat out of him. It's okay, y'all. I don't mind. I don't, listen, all of you people, y'all know what y'all was saying about when I was talking about, man, Chris Walker even said, I'm a Deion, what he said about I like Deion so much, Chris Walker said, it was sort of like I was a Deion sexual. Y'all, I just like what he was doing, but I was critical of him too. See, that's what people can't say about me. I tell all y'all, I tell Deion, get your hustle on, man. But I'm going to always question your ethics. Always going to question. Mad Dog, I don't think he come on the Wednesday. Yeah, Chris, they call me all kinds of stuff. Yes, we already talked about the great Jared Harris. The great Jared Harris. Yes, we're going to talk about Jared Harris. Oh, it's Jared Harris. It's Jared Harris week around here. John Urey, thank you. Thank you. John Urey, I'm going to tell you why I thank you, John Urey. All these other people, they talk all of this stuff, but they send their kids elsewhere. John Urey, you could have sent. John Urey had the power to send that kid anywhere. He had the power to kill the deal. And he didn't. I can't say that for the rest of y'all out here in your basketball world. I know who y'all are. Y'all think I don't know who y'all are. I know who y'all are. I know who y'all are. Of course, a kid, a high school recruit, this the first one from Houston. I ain't talking about Kendrick Davis. From Houston area that has committed to Memphis. Reginald Simpson. I keep telling y'all they're going to take care of you. John Urey called me and said, man, I didn't know it was like this down here. They live in. Mama, if your son good enough to go anywhere, you better go take a look down at that man down there in Memphis, Tennessee, Penny Hardaway. I'm telling you. Well, he just loved it. Yes, I know. It's personal. Thank you, Deion. It's personal. I know what I've done for him, and he is going to reciprocate that to these kids. Y'all hear me? Thank you, Doug Jones, for putting me up on Jared a long time ago. Thank you, Doug Jones, for putting me up on Kenneth Lofton a long time ago. I don't have no qualms about saying when it comes to Memphis and it comes to Penny, it's personal. Personal. Shout out to this young man. Ain't none of y'all other kids. You said none of them other kids ain't came to Memphis. Penny been there for 6 years. So shout out to it's on pardon. It's personal. Thank you, Mindy. Thank you for telling me what's personal to me. And Mindy, if somebody mess with you, it's personal to me. If somebody mess with Eric Harrison, it's personal to me. If you in the boom boom room, somebody mess with y'all, it's personal to me. If you don't know what I mean, go Google Deion Sanders and it's personal. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Just hold on. It's personal to me. How do I know it's too early? Do you think Shadur is a legit? Absolutely. Absolutely. First round pick? Jason, that's easy money. Jason, I told Jason, I don't know how long you've been on the show, but I've been talking about how good the little boy is. Man, he ain't good. He ought to be somewhere else. Then when the daddy take him somewhere else, well, he shouldn't have left. Some of y'all, I know some people had told me that. Well, Robert, if he's that good, then why is he not somewhere else? Why he down there at Jackson State? Robert, if he that good, then when he leave Jackson State, Robert, why did he leave Jackson State? I don't know if y'all know. I'm going to enjoy today. Dion won, Coco won. Let me tell you something. Black women are killing the summer. I'm going to talk about that on Women Rock Women. Black women, they killing the summer. It's black women's summer. Tina, I love Tina. I just don't like her taste in teams. And she had on a damn Bosa t-shirt the other day. I wanted to come through the screen, but that's her show. I respected her show. Tina, don't do that to me no more. She said, I am officially a bandwagoner. Yeah, that's the word for Dion. Wait a minute. Whenever he may go, I will follow and support, even if I don't win another college, if he don't win a college. Oh, yes, I'm so. Thank you. Tina, I'll put it on the screen. That man said, it's not too early. The kid has arm strength. I don't know who y'all talking about. Y'all talking about somebody. See, I love when y'all be having. What's up, Shannon? Shannon, it's finna get crazy. This Deion Sanders, this Shadur Sanders. Y'all, see, Shannon, I got to get it out. Because if I let it soak up in me and get up inside of me, it'll hurt me. So I'm releasing it. Y'all should have heard what people was telling me. A guy who been in this business for 30 years, I didn't know what I was talking about. He ain't this and he ain't that. He ain't this. He couldn't do that. He couldn't do that. Gets the Power 5 case, Robert. There's no way. Shannon, that's what they told. Let's see. Congratulations to Jared Harris again. Jared Harris is trying to right now he's my favorite player in Houston. Right now. Greater Houston favorite player. Him, Money Mike, and Montana right now. And Sebastian. I love all of them. But Jared went to Memphis, y'all. It's personal. One of my favorite things about Shadur and Prime is their walk down the sideline. That's good. Yeah, Tina, I don't like that. Tina, Bosa, I don't like. It's something inside that Bosa family that I know about. Tina, I just can't cheer for him. I'm sorry, baby. People got it twisted. Deion never said he would. You're right. Absolutely, Anissa. Thank you. That's why I love when women come on the show. He did what he needed to do. Yes. Did you hear from the Bama fans who were talking to the chat? I got that, Lionel. I saw that. I'm going to play that. Keith, you cool over there, Keith? But shout out to Jared Harris. And just in case you came on the Jared Harris hour today. Young fella from Silsbee High School committed to Memphis yesterday. Went on a trip this weekend. I wish I could have been there. But guess what? I'm glad I wasn't. They took care of the deal. Penny called me and asked me about him. Matter of fact, I called some guys around the city because I haven't seen Jared play that much because John Urick takes his guys out of town a lot. So I never had really a chance to. I've never seen Jared play it in person. but I can't wait to see him playing in person now. But I talked to people about him and talked about how a great young man he was, and I relayed everything back to Penny and his staff. So it's shout out to him, shout out to him, y'all. And I'm gonna repeat again. Penny been there for 6 years, and ain't none of these guys that's be on this feed ever sent a guy to Memphis at all. So I don't, I don't care if it's because of me. We don't care, but we got the great Jared, and y'all used to be telling me, Robert, you should talk crazy to Uri. You should stop this to Uri. Let me tell you something. Y'all leave John Uri alone. Okay? It's personal. It's personal. Y'all gonna leave John Uri alone. I know y'all thought that. Mindy, all of y'all. Yeah, y'all. Mindy. Can't nobody mess with John Uri right now. Huh? Can't nobody mess with him right now. But I was just thinking about something. Y'all know. Y'all know. I'm trying to see where I want to go. Let's shout out. First of all, let us remember the lives lost. 9/11 is 9/11 today. Never forget. I know where I was when it happened. I was getting up, getting ready to head over to Westside Tennis Club where all the pros were playing. All the pro basketball players were playing and getting ready, for the season. And the lady I was dating, she was on a cruise, she wasn't really on a cruise. She had to get from America to Europe, and her client is scared to fly. So he couldn't fly, so they had to get on the Queen Mary and go across the year. So but she called me and said, "Did you see what happened?" And that's when the first one it came. And so I turned on the TV before I left out the house. And then a few minutes later, I wasn't even going to turn the TV on. The second one hit the building. I'll never forget it. And this woman, they traveling all overseas, and she called and waking me up, asking me, "What, do I know what happened?" And it was unique, man. It was, I just didn't understand it. I was thinking about it, the first responders, shout out to those people, man. I've watched so many documentaries and movies about them. It was, you got to realize, y'all, that was on a Tuesday, I think. Okay. I was in Miami talking and trying to recruit Andre Johnson. He was in Miami, University of Miami. So me and Andre, we always like to go to this place on Monday. And I said, man, I got to get back home. I think Robert had some, my son had some, so I had to get back home, right? So we didn't usually go to this place on Monday in Miami all the time. Nikki Beach, I think. So I said, no, man, I got to get back. So I left. I remember Tuesday was when it happened. Chris Walker got a story about this. So the next day, I was back in Houston. Then I would have got, not saying my plane would have got, but I would have been caught up in trying to get back home. But I came home a day early. I'll never forget that day. So, but I was thinking about it. Happened in New York. My son lives in New York right now. Share the show, everybody. And every time I think about it, him, I think about that. So, Coco Gauff, young lady. I saw something in the match. I don't know who watched the match the other night, but I saw some in the first set when she was, what is her name? Aria Sabalenka. Her and Sabalenka is a monster. It's a monster. She's a sore, I ain't gonna say she's a sore loser, but she, never forget it. During the match, I don't know who saw the match, but Coco was loose. She lost the first match and she was struggling a little bit. and somebody from her box was saying something, right? She said, I'm trying. And did him like this. And I said, leave me the hell alone. I'm trying. Leave me the hell alone. That's how, you know how, just, shut the hell up. She already get beat. And they were trying to tell her something. I'll never forget that. So I got to watching the match intensely. And she walked the girl down. You got to understand, this Sabbath Lincoln is a beast. Is a beast. But, oh, you saw it, Keith? But somebody asked her, and you know what I love about Coco? And I don't know if the security guys requested this or they, after the match, she went up in the stands. She had an all-black security team helping her weave through the stands. I don't know if y'all noticed that. All brothers. I don't know if they requested to do that or she requested that. I'm not close enough to find out that. If anybody know, y'all let me know. I thought that was unique. And them brothers was not playing, trying to get her up there so she can get to the box and hug her mom, hug her dad. She said the first time she ever seen her dad cry because he think he all tough. What else happened? But somebody asked her, of course, she was on, I think, Instagram or something after. Yeah, there you go. Nissa, you saw him. Okay, I thought it was just me. Nissa. I thought it was me. But she, they asked her, I mean, and I'm not doing that. On one of these social media things, I'll show it to you in a second. Somebody asked her when she won this prize money, because she won $3 million at one time. Somebody said, what you gonna do, pay off your debt? She said, I'm 19. Got no damn debt. Y'all share the show. Let me see did I put it in here. What her name? Coco.
Somebody said pay off debts. I'm 19. I don't have any debt. I'm not in debt. Like, I'm not in debt. I live with my parents still. So I'm not in debt. I didn't go to college, so I don't have any student bills to pay. Yeah, so I'm not in debt. I'm too young. My parents had never put me in that position to be in debt. So yeah, I have nothing to pay right now. Yeah. So yeah.
And I think Rolex endorsed her. Kept Corey Willis. Think she endorsed it because when they do that, like, I don't know if you noticed when she finished, when they go and usually like, I know Pete Sampras, Tiger Woods, Rory McIlroy in golf, especially these individual sports like that, because they know they're going into a press conference afterwards. They tell you to put the watch on. That's part of the deal. He said the first thing she done was put on the Rolex on. That's part of the deal. It wasn't. That's kind of normal. What is his name? My guy, the lefty that kills everybody on clay. It's killing me. The lefty, he endorses Richard Mele. What's his name? Y'all have the lefty. I think he's hurt right now. He's not. Speak to those who have no understanding. Yeah, in other words, y'all know that. In other words, it ain't black folks in depth. Run tell that. Thank you. But she, no, not Pete Sampras. I said it. No, Pete Sampras, from Spain, from overseas. Pete Sampras right-handed. The guy from overseas. Oh my God, boy, he killing me. She said she loved the scene. Oh yes, the star power. KD was there, Spike Lee, Leon. Leon was in her box. So I don't know how Leon is in her box. Naomi, the Williams sisters, even Osaka. Naomi Osaka was there. Nadal. Rafael Nadal. Thank you, Frank. Rafael Nadal. He used to wear $200,000 watch on his arm. Richard Mille. It looked like Richard Mille, but it's Richard Mille. But who I saw Diane Keaton. I saw what's my man ex-wife, Tom Cruise ex-wife, Nicole Kidman there. Robin Rose in the house. Robin Rose. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey, Robin created a monster, man. Hey, ladies, y'all better get out there and play golf because Rosie is coming for y'all. All you ladies who think y'all can play golf, I'm gonna call Rosie's coming for y'all. But back to Coco Golf. Let's see what else she did. After y'all, she won, right? Because her grandmother, Yvonne Lee Odom, she was there keeping the brothers, you know, because she got some younger brothers. Even Coco said, she said, the first person I called when I won the match, I tried to FaceTime my brother. He didn't even answer the phone. So I guess he'll call me back. I didn't see the Obama's there. I didn't see that one. Yeah, Lil Wayne was there. Charlize Townsend. Charlize, you sure you got the right name? Charlize, you talking about the actor, the pretty actress? Her name ain't Townsend. Her last name ain't Townsend. And Coco Grandma, the first black to integrate. That man there been on Twitter. The first black somewhere in Florida. Let me explain. Yvonne Lee, who was known, her grandmother is known for desegregating Palm Beach County schools, and her family celebrated the win. Palm Beach County schools, King Stick. But shout out to Coco. I was just elated. Let me see that I have in the coat. But this what she made the girl do, man. And I shouldn't show this, but I am. Because if Coco had did it, they would have been messing with her. Watch this. Third one. Yes. Hey, y'all, she held all that in. Because you see, I'm going to show you, she got the silver tray. They done already. So she came out there and told me, thank you to Coco. She was all nice out there and about to cry out there. But she went back in the back. Let me show you. Sabalika, she didn't want to lose that one. Watch this, y'all. Watch it. She politely opened it up. She took the one racket. Oh, that's the one I just played with. Watch what she gonna do with the racket after, y'all. Y'all, them rackets cost $300-$400 a piece, y'all. Baby, just throw that one to me. But she don't have to pay for them. Man, it's a $400-$500 racket. See, she actually got the tray in her hand. She just got second place. So she waited all that time. Oh my God. She's talking about scratching up the old people's floor. She was hot. Baby, she was hot. Is she number one in the world? But I'm gonna tell you something that made me smile this weekend. Well, Kevin Freeman at? This how Jackson State go to your own arena, and this is what they do to you. Watch this, y'all. Them little girls do that. Look like you. I'm gonna shook something out of play. That's talent. Everybody can't do that. Everybody can't do that, y'all. They ain't doing that in Colorado. They ain't doing it. Hey, let me tell y'all something, man. Hey, Tamika, how you doing? But I had to show that. Y'all know, she had a show, because I got something else for you. Y'all know, I'm just going down the line. I got so much stuff. I'm just, Eric, that take time. What, our senior said, how's the God? Somewhere. Turn around, ladies. On Coming to America. Whew, I don't see how they do that. Hey, man, Hey man, you got one more time to talk about TSU. Don't say nothing about TSU. We had a mess up. Our quarterback was hurt. We got an excuse. Oh, let's go. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about something when I saw this. Everybody kept singing and sending me stuff that I seen in 1988, but they just seeing now. Wait a minute, wait. Hey, what you mean they get put in practice down there? What do you mean? Tell me what you mean. See, you know what? What you mean they get pretty practice? They get practice up here in Houston. What the hell is you talking about? They get practice out there in Boulder. What the hell are you talking about? I understand that, Herb. You got to be a little bit more clear. But I was thinking about Coach Prime, and I was thinking about, because everybody been sending me this, talking about what Jimmy the Greek said in 1988. A lot of people didn't even know it was in 1988. I had to tell some people who text me this information. But I just want you to hear this.
Pretty soon they're going to have to equalize it for the blacks, for the Greeks, the Jews. Pretty soon they're going to have to equalize it for the blacks, for the Greeks, the Jews, and for everybody. I mean, let's make it equal for everybody, you know.
And is it equal? What about in sports?
Well, they've got everything. If they take over coaching like everybody wants them to, there's not going to be anything left for the white people. I mean, all the players are black. I mean, the only thing that the whites control is the coaching jobs. Now, I'm not being derogatory about it, but that's all that's left for them. The black talent is beautiful. It's great. It's out there. So the only thing left for the whites is a couple coaching jobs.
Yeah, maybe we need to get more black coaches, don't you?
Oh, it's all right with me.
Okay, well,
I'm sure that they'll take over that pretty soon, too.
WRC was apparently flooded with complaint calls after the Snyder comments were aired. Snyder issued an apology saying he was truly sorry for anything he said. CBS spokesperson said no decision has been made as to whether Snyder will work Sunday's NFL Today broadcast. Snyder is spending the night with Gene Upshaw, the Players Union executive director in Washington, and he has received support calls from Walter Payton and Ahmad Rashad.
See, that's why I be letting y'all see the whole picture instead of the sound bites. The stuff you're sending me. See, they can chop this show right up here and act like I done said something about somebody. I know it's possible. And I just want y'all to be a little bit more keen to know what's going on. Y'all, I got so much, but I wanted to share that with you. But before I share that, I'm finna Coach Prime it. I'm finna Coach Prime. Then I'm a Mel Tucker it. Cause I got the tie. I really want to tie this to Mel Tucker with his ignorant ass. Yes, that's the coach for Michigan State football coach who got a $100 million damn deal, and 2 years into the deal, help me, Lord, help. 2 years into the deal. Y'all got to remember Michigan State is where that sadistic ass trainer was molesting those young gymnasts. I forgot his damn name. I try to forget his name. Y'all gonna bring him up. All of this happened in Michigan State. So a lady who is a abuse and a rape survivor, the school paid her to come in and talk to the football program. Okay? Y'all watching me. Sitting here thinking about, so her, trying to paraphrase the story to you. It might sound like that to you, Herb, but guess what? Like that lady said, somebody like it. this lady who was a rape survivor and came to speak at the school. So her and the head coach struck up a friendship. Struck up a friendship. Get to talking back and forth. And you know, it's he say, she say. So I guess one night they got real comfortable, got to talking back and forth. And he felt he wanted to masturbate on the phone while she was on, asking her, is she touching herself? If that was unwanted, player, you're married, you're rich, they got hookers for that. You can call them and have phone sex. Who is your dude? I'm finna keep it 100. I'm gonna talk to y'all about. I'm gonna talk to y'all about the politically correct stuff. I'm gonna talk to y'all about. But what make you prey on this woman? Stupid fool! Could you think it could have been a plant for you to lose? That's the only way you can lose all the games you want to. They got to pay you that $85 million. The only thing can mess you up if you do something to hurt the university like this. You were 11-2 last year. What's wrong with us? Men? Homeboy! See, I'm not talking to male right now. I'm talking to somebody who might grow up and be in this position again. The only way you don't get paid if you do some ignorant ass stuff like this. He wasn't grooming her the whole damn time, Herb. His ignorant ass was falling into a trap, like some of these ignorant ass dudes out here who be messing with these kids in the summer basketball community, messing with the kids' parents, and using their influence to do all this kind of stuff. Man, if you ain't got no game, you ain't got no game. Just go pay for it. Why you prey on this woman who was there talking to your men, talking to your players, and you want to trigger? She got raped by 4 men before, Mel Tucker, and you know this. 4 nasty ass men raped this woman. She's a survivor. And you want to do it to her out of all the women in the freaking world? Let me tell you this story. Pastor Dewey Smith from Atlanta, Dion's pastor, he told this story. Yeah, he had a plan, all right. Look at this shit right here. Look at this. He had a plan. Yeah, he had a plan to lose $85 million damn dollars. Dumbass plan. Dumbass plan. That's what his plan hit, the dumbass plan. And a lot of dumbass guys out here doing dumbass stuff like this. Pastor Dewey Smith was talking to the Colorado team this weekend. He was talking about you do your role and do it well, or the team won't be victorious. He told a story, y'all, of the time a circus was traveling on the train, and the monkey escaped from the train that carried the circus. The monkey escaped, and his tail got caught up in the train track, and he was able to dislodge himself as the train went by. But the monkey didn't want to leave without getting his tail, because it cut half his tail back. Watch this. So he went back trying to get the piece of tail, and was so preoccupied for getting the piece of tail, he didn't realize that another train was coming. And that train was coming, hit the monkey, and took the monkey's head off. In other words, the monkey lost his head trying to get a piece of tail. My question today is, what's trying to take your head? Social media, girls, distractors, haters, critics. Put your head in the game, he was telling them young cats, and don't let nothing distract you. And whatever you do, don't lose your head trying to get a piece of tail. Mel Tucker. This man just gave these kids this weekend. Don't lose your head trying to get a piece of tail. Then I think about this. This is what I thought about. Me finding it. This is what I thought about.
Little League football coaches.
That was me right here. It's a private interview. We're going to do some training up in here. You want
Little League football
That was
coaches.
me right here. It's a private interview. We're going to do some training up in here. You want your baby to play.
Deny your mother.
Yep, you did good with that one now, coach.
The one, mama.
Oh, yeah, your son going to be a snapper. You got to snap. Pick it
Call
up.
your mama. Pretty
It's a
little.
throw.
It's a throw.
Shake that ass. It's a cow, okay?
Trixie, mama.
Trixie. Yeah, you want your son to star, baby? Yeah. She gonna stay with us, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We gonna start your son. As a matter of fact, he gonna be the quarterback.
Little League football coaches.
Yeah. This man had made it. Michigan State will wait until Title IX investigations. They had to wait till Title IX investigations were completed to make his firing official. MSU will claim dismissal with cause to get out of paying Tucker $70 million+ buyout. School expects to disclose the information yesterday. Mel Tucker was fired as the coach. Secondary coach Harlan Barnett will be MSU's interim coach. And former coach Mark D'Antonio expect to insist. It's alleged. Then he admitted to some of the stuff. See, fellas, a lot of y'all ain't gonna understand this. Having 5 sisters and a daughter, it's a sensitive subject to me. Very, very sensitive subject. This guy said, in which he explains why if you believe Mel Tucker's version of the events, if you believe what he said, the Michigan State football coach has admitted to doing something that would not allow him to that would allow MSU to void his contract. He admitted. I thought it was okay. He let the tail cut his head off. Let me read to y'all some of this stuff, just in case you don't. No man has the luxury. Black men, white men, no men have the luxury to do this. Michigan State's coach accused of sexually harassing a rape survivor. Some didn't sound right. Some don't sound right, y'all, to me. Mel got to be the dumbest ass Negro in the world. Young lady Brenda Tracy, you know, because she didn't mind showing a picture. So I'm going to show you a picture. I got a number. I'm going to show you what he gave up. That's her. Let me blow it up so y'all can see her. She with the she with the assistant coaches. That's her. That's her. That's $80 million worth right there. $80 million worth right there. Let me blow it up. All you cookie monsters. But how did the white woman's story seems to be a little strange. I don't care if her story is strange. She could have been a plant, just Jameson Morrow. She could have been a plant, but it's going to cost his black ass $80 million. It could have been a white woman. She told her he did it while her was doing. She blanked out then. They were talking. He admitted to it. James Mark. He said he did it. Whether or not she said okay or not, he has caused harm against the university. Let me repeat that. Yes, so y'all, the white woman. No, I'm not going to let you get away with this. The white woman story seems a little strange. His nasty ass on the phone jacking off is strange too. I'm late. Not sure what the topic. You just going to have to catch up. I'm going to give you a little bit more. Thank you, Anis. Let me go back. Coach Shanquetta just got here. Shanquetta. Brenda Tracy, a prominent rape survivor and activist, said Mel Tucker made sexual comments and masturbated without consent. I didn't know you needed consent to masturbate during a phone conversation. How did she know he was doing it, Jameson Morrow, unless he told her? Her complaint led to an ongoing Title IX investigation. 2 years ago, one of the nation's star college football coaches, a prominent rape survivor, teamed up to fight the culture of sexual violence in sports. That's what they teamed up for. Not for him to jack off on the phone, Jameson Morrow. Mel Tucker. Thank you, Sonia. Sonia said, Google Mel Tucker, Shanquetta. Man, I never told you about the time I was visiting 2 clients in Charlotte. Wow. The owner just always fed his team out. The 2 players disappeared for 30 minutes. And what else? What else happened? Come on, Frank, you just can't give us... What Frank at? Y'all look what Frank done put up there. Oh, she finna get some money. Yo, look, I ain't perfect. But I ain't finna do this. I got 5 sisters and a daughter. Gotta respect. Now, let me finish. Let me finish, so Shanquetta. The partnership should have been a force for good. Instead, it was devolved into scandal, with the activists accusing the coach of the same misconduct that both of them had preached against. The accused is Mel Tucker, the head football coach of the Michigan State University. Ain't too many of us in that position, Jameson Morrow. All I had to know about that woman, a dude's gang raped that woman. 4 dudes. I don't know how that feel. Jameson Morrow. So, let me keep going. You keep trying to, dude, you got a pattern. Once you get on to something, you just keep trying to, it's okay. We're talking about Mel Tucker. I'm not talking about the woman. I keep telling y'all, go read your Bible. When Eve ate the apple, Jameson Morrow, God didn't come back and say nothing to Eve. He said, Adam, where were you? That woman you gave me, no, where were you? So we got to be a little bit more smart. Jameson Morrow. No, it's not. No, I'm glad he's saying, no, Keith, no, I don't want everybody to agree with. I love what Jameson Morrow's saying. I love what Herb's saying. I love what everybody's saying. That's why these comments up there, y'all don't understand. I want the comments. Y'all don't want you to agree with me. I love this angle so I can be able to teach. Adam, where you? Player, what? You supposed to be in your position. If you was with your woman, the snake wouldn't have had a chance to talk to your woman and tell her to eat that thing. That apple. So let's keep going. Jameson, keep on. Give me some more. Come on. You keep talking about the woman. And if you make a cuss thing on here again, your ass gonna be banned for life. You don't run this damn show, Jameson Morrow. Gonna be banned for life. Put that shit up on my screen again. Now, let me get back. Like you agreeing with me. I don't want you to agree with me. I don't need you. I told you if I'm in the forest, help fighting the bear, fight the bear. You help the bear. I don't need no goddamn help. Excuse me. Now, let me get back to it. I'm with you. I want you to be with me. This ain't about me. I'm trying to teach some about Mel Tucker. Deion Sanders is in this position. If you're a coach, you're a high school coach, you might want to try to be in this position. You're a rising coach. Terry is in this position. Terry. Alvin Brooks is in this position. I'm talking to these guys. I don't want to hear about the white woman said, Tamika. Sometimes, Tamika, you got to be profane to be profound. But let me get back to this. Let me tell the story. Let me see, where was that? The accused is Mel Tucker, the head football coach, Michigan. I think one of the highest paid coaches in all of sports, Tamika. Accusing him is Brenda Tracy, a rape survivor who has made educating athletes about sexual violence her life's work. Over 8 months, they develop a professional relationship centered on her advocacy work. But I know Tucker. I know men. Man, I'm going to get this gal. He sent her a little Venmo for some one time for her doing something. He donated $2,500 to a foundation. He's trying to knock her. I understand, Mel. But Mel, out of all the women in the world, you want a survivor who's going to be sensitive to everything? Y'all, come on, Mel. And listen, when you use that, make sure you give me some credit. Unlike Chris Walker, he never does it. He never does. So, hold on. Over the 8 months of talking. But their relationship, this is the article, USA Today, but their relationship was upended during a phone call on April the 28th, 2022. Now, this happened in 2022 now. This happened last year. Tracy says in a complaint that she filed with the University Title IX office in December that remains under investigation. According to her complaint, Tracy sat frozen for several minutes while Tucker made sexual comments about her and masturbated. His violation, she said, reopened 25 years of wounds from her rape by 4 men, 2 Oregon State University football players, a junior college player, and a high school recruit. Them 4 nasty dudes raped this one. So if you ain't never been raped, you ain't gonna never know how this feel. So let's go back. The idea that someone could know me and say that they understand my trauma, but then re-inflict that trauma on me is so disgusting to me. It's hard for me to even wrap my mind around it. She told USA Today, it's like he sought me out just to betray me. See, I've been around men of power all my life, and I know some of them. They do stuff like this. But you young coaches, but the guys I know, they own their own businesses. You can't go to Title IX on them. They the boss. Coach, you work for these people. So if you're in these positions of power, this is a lesson to all our young coaches coming up. Yes, he was Colorado. Yeah, and this is so interwoven. He was the Colorado coach. He got the job because he won a little bit at Colorado, like Deion did doing now. And they gave him that. He went to Michigan State. So I'm sitting here. I'm just sitting there listening. I want the young. I'm not talking. This is not scandal to me. I don't want to hear about the white woman this and the white woman this. It's not scandal to me. I've been around these guys like this. I've been around them guys like I showed you the video. And I'm going to keep showing this because these dudes have a similar amount of power. Y'all watch this
Little
now.
League football
That's
coaches.
me right here. This is a private interview. We're going to do some training up in here. You want your baby?
Little League football
That's
coaches.
me right here. This is a private interview. We're going to do some training up in here. You want your baby to play?
Deny your mama.
Yep, you did good with that one now, coach.
The one, mama.
Oh, yeah, your son going to be a snapper. You got to snap. Pick it
Call
up.
it, mama. Pretty
It's a
little.
throw.
It's a throw.
Shake that ass. It's a cat. Okay.
Trixie, mama.
See, this might be funny, but I'm giving y'all a message. Mamas, daddies, all of y'all. That's what's happening. And summer basketball too. Yes, I said it. Did I tell y'all about I had a kid on my team? And the mama said, I want to move out of my house and move me and my 2 kids in with you. And I told her no. She took her son off my team. Told Jimmy Hicks, if you ever catch me on this team again, you put your foot in my behind. Just because I wouldn't let your big ass, you stay in my house? Let's keep going. Mel Tucker. We got young guys playing college basketball. Might want to be college coaches. We got young guys. This could have been a football player. This could have been a basketball coach too. Can you imagine how many people try to holler at Penny nice looking, rich, successful. He had to navigate through this. Hold on. In his statements to the Title IX investigator, y'all listen to this. Tucker acknowledged masturbating on the phone call, but said Tracy grossly mischaracterized the episode. According to him, they had consensual phone sex. Dude, you lost then. Oh, I'm pissed at Tucker. I told y'all earlier, I'm pissed at Tucker. Because I came on the call. Y'all, I done bragged about him on the show. Because Matt Ishbia, the owner of the Suns, the dude, he was a former bench rider, walk on at Michigan State. He the one came and said, look, y'all, I got $50 million. Y'all up the rest so we can get this man this money so we can get this coach. We keep this coach. 50 other million came from Matt Ishbia, the new owner of the Suns. I'm just showing you how all of this is intertwined. This dude killing me, man. This dude killing me. This dude is killing me. He's killing me. Because I know how hard it is to get these positions. Go and tell me how many black coaches right now in the Power Five. Somebody go find it. Kevin Freeman? It ain't many. You got the means to fly a woman anywhere you want to, anytime you want to. And you chose to do phone sex with this girl? Because she kept telling your ass no? See, that's what happens. I know when them girls tell them dudes like that no, oh, it messes them up. I got $100 million. What the hell you gonna tell me no? Y'all been dealing with them for 30 years, y'all. Why you think the same girl can get 3 ignorant ass pro football players, all 3 of them have baby by her? Eli Apple was the last one. The other 2, Josh something, and 3. How do you think that happens? She done told him no. I told y'all, when I go to prison ministry, go talk to the guys in jail, I said, man, what you here for? 99.9.9.9 is in jail for 3 reasons: glory, greed, and girls. This man done lost $80 million because he was chasing tail and got his head cut off. He admitted it. He said, Miss Tracy's distortion of our mutual, consensual, and intimate relationship. Dude, you married! But his wife ain't gonna say a word, because guess what? Got that bread. He said, And because Jimmy coming in a minute. Shout out to Cleopatra's. Shout out to Solomon and Brian. Let me just give you a little bit. Okay.
Someone had a birthday party at our restaurant next door, Mimi's New Orleans Cafe. They asked if they could smoke cigars on the patio. Told them yes, and they stayed a little late, and they said we don't have anything like this in this area. So we decided to pray on it, and collectively we decided to move forward. You know, there's a need for it. This is this old part of Richmond. It's growing. The new courthouse is right there. The sheriffs come here. We get their full support.
They open tonight, Monday Night Football. First game, the Buffalo against the Jets. You go in there tonight, and you just mention the Chop Shop. You get a free order of shrimp. The best shrimp in the world, the Mardi Gras shrimp. And I got to shout out to my boy, Solomon and Brian. Got the greatest wine. If you drink wine, if you don't drink wine, get some as a gift. But I'm going to bring Jimmy in here in a second. Jimmy, I was just finishing up talking about Mel Tucker. I'm going to finish this little part up when Tucker said Miss Tracy's distortion of our mutual consent and intimate relationship into allegations of sexual exploitation has really affected me. This is what Mel Tucker said. He wrote on March the 22nd. This happened back in March to a letter to the investigator. I am not proud of my judgment, and I'm having a difficult time forgiving myself for getting to this situation. I'm sure you are. But I did not engage in misconduct of any definition. Michigan State hired outside attorney to investigate the complaint. She finished her investigation, a lady too, oh my God, in July 1st. A formal hearing to determine whether Tucker violated the school policy banning sexual harassment and exploitation is scheduled for October. Wow, October, that's their off week. October the 5th and 6th during the Spartans bye week. The stakes are high for everybody. He's going to get fired because he admitted to on that phone talking to a lady that he met through the university because they're trying to. It gets to me because I know people be lying on people, and I know people be have to defend themselves against. But I'm thinking about this. Coach Prime is in this position of power right now. I always thought about. I used to pray for LeBron. I'll never forget this, and people thought I was crazy. I used to say, man, when LeBron left Cleveland, and I saw the venom that was spewed by Daniel Gilbert towards him, and he took a letter out and put it on their website talking about LeBron ain't this, LeBron ain't that, LeBron. I was nervous for LeBron because I said, this dude's a billionaire. This dude can find out LeBron's weaknesses and put him in a position, an uncompromising position. For somehow, he never did it, or LeBron just withstood it. But it was, I know, I sit there and watch Michigan State. I don't know. I could have been, let me tell you something. It could have been a plan. I don't know, but what makes you mess with this girl? You're millionaire. What? I know how selective I am, but I know something that some dudes ain't selective. So I'm sorry. Let me retract that. Let me treat that. Some people just ain't selective. But this guy, Tracy said Tucker followed through on a threat to ruin her career and reputation by painting her as a woman who mixes professional and personal relationship. and files false reports, she fears he will undo her legacy. It's just a lot of stuff going on in there, man. It's just I just, Jimmy, I don't know how you feel about it, but I've given them what I feel about it. We can move on to another subject because we've been talking about it for a while. But because I'm gonna talk about it every day this week, because I need our young coaches who's growing up and trying to, cause, you know, Jimmy, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I gotta tell you this. When y'all was up in Dallas, what was happening in Dallas where all the college coaches had to come to?
TABC.
Okay. It might have been the TABC. Somebody called me and said, Hatter, these damn college coaches is gone freaking wild. The married ones act like they ain't never seen a woman in their life. I said, what? I said, Rob. Then hey, y'all. I don't know what to say. I can't tell you what to do. But Mel, I don't know who your partner is. I don't know who your dudes is. But you finna lose $80 million because you trying to chase some tail and gonna get your head cut off. So that's all. Jimmy, this is a sensitive subject to me because Jimmy, if you knew how many things I done got people out of trouble and what's the girl name? Olivia poked these dudes out of that I can't talk about on this show. Jimmy, it's so easy. Jimmy, I told y'all about the time these women, I told you about the time I'm sitting in a hotel talking to this girl, waiting on my dude them to come. Jimmy, she sitting up there telling me everything she about to do, not knowing who I was. And I'm sitting there just listening. Oh, when I get on the elevator with this on, you see how I got your attention. I said, no, you didn't get my attention. You came over and sit with me. I told her, she said, you can sit, you know what they, I said, but you fine now. I got to hand it to her. She said, when I get on this elevator, one of them going to say something to me. Jimmy, hear my hand to God. That girl got on the elevator. And every dude on the elevator just went down. You know how they be. But mine, I told her, don't you dare say nothing to that. I told her, don't you dare. We get off the elevator, then I went and told him what happened. And believe me, Jimmy, she got one of them, Jimmy. I can't tell you who it was. She got one of them. But she told me. I told him, hold up. I told my guy to tell his guy. Oh, man, I got this handled. See, sometimes, Jimmy, they think I can handle this. I'm so-and-so sons. Okay. Yeah, I got it. But Jimmy, it's unique, man. It's a sensitive subject to me, y'all. I hope y'all know that Frank Miles is on this show. Frank Miles, I'm gonna put him on there. He represented athletes before. He been through this stuff too. He know exactly what I'm talking about. See, a lot of y'all just say, I can't tell everything. So some of y'all be saying, well, could it been that bad? Yes, it's that bad.
Okay, but don't all professionals, sports players in the major, especially we're talking about football and basketball. Just stay right there. Don't all of them go through an orientation where people attempt to shine light on situations like you just described?
Yeah.
We shifting topics now for y'all. Because ain't no comparison to the Michigan State.
Okay.
But don't they go through all orientations of such?
Yes.
Okay. So if they go through the orientations of such, and many of times from the people that I've spoken to that have been in those rooms, most of those guys seem disinterested while they are in those orientations. Like as though, man, I come from I'm from MLK. I'm from Homestead. I'm from the Acre Shaker. That ain't man, that ain't gonna happen to me. I don't know what they talking about. I'm good. I ain't got no problem with that there. And then sometimes down the road, for some unlucky young lad, it happens, and they find themselves in situations. And so my question is, do you really feel that sorry for those guys after finding themselves in that situation where
You know what? Jimmy, feeling sorry, yes, I do. Because they black men. Even Mel Tucker. Now, Mel Tucker, old ass, I ain't feeling sorry for him. I feel sorry that he done lost that position of power because it's hard to get. That's what but Jimmy, I have to feel, especially the young ones. Jimmy, you got to realize there's some young ones, there's some guys that been at the rookie orientation and still they went back and had some women caught in the room. And they told them, don't have no women in your room on this trip because we paying for this trip. You ain't paying for this trip. So the Mel Tuckers of the world, they been getting away with it. Mel Tucker thought, hey man, she done told me no. I'm $100 million male. How the hell can she tell me no?
And you, of all the schools to be at, you're at the one school that has
Larry Sasser. That's the dude's name. I was trying to remember his damn name. Sasser.
Nasser. It's Nasser with an N, right?
Yeah, Nasser. No, Nasser.
Yeah, Nasser with an N.
Yeah.
All the schools, so it's like, come on, man. You know, and then it leads me on that same topic.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people laughed, sent emails, sent messages, negative outcries when a year ago, Deion Sanders was at Jackson State and he had the young lady come and speak to the team because that's what she has been portrayed as potentially doing for a living. Right? So then that same girl is supposed to come, or may have already talked to Colorado, the Buffaloes.
Oh, she ain't talked to them yet.
I'm just saying, I know they were saying that he's saying he was bringing her in. I don't know if he actually done it by now, but he said he was bringing her in to speak to them. Mm-hmm. So, and then but once again, people laugh and we're like, man, he got this girl. Well, hell, what better way than getting a person that's a professional at getting those young guys like that? That's right around a little bit older than them, but them the kind that she right at that age where they'll try to shoot their shot. Or if they make it in a couple of years, a girl like her will shoot that shot. Hell, PJ Washington, she has what, a baby for him?
But Jimmy, guess what happened? Guess what happened though? She came to North Carolina to hook up with PJ Washington's partner or his teammate. But PJ called himself, man, no, and took and snatched him from her, backdoored him. And backdoored him with a baby.
Well, he was on that first rookie deal then. See, so
yes.
He realized he playing, he gonna get that second contract. She said, okay, we'll go ahead on. She stopped popping them, them tablets away.
They took them tablets away. Hey, Jimmy, forget her. What about Eli Apple? This girl that had a baby by 2 NFL players already. Got one. Got two, and he went and just went up. She went up and let him go up in hell raw. And then, Jimmy, guess what? She put a bounty out on him. Say, anybody that break his leg or break his hamstring, ACL, I'll pay the fine for you. These dudes are no match for these women, man. Jimmy, they are no match for these women, man. They think they got it going on. I got my rollie. Man, them girls trying to figure out a way. They mammies teaching them what to do to get you. I talk to the mammies. Y'all, y'all, listen, young athletes who think them girls don't like you because you cute. They like you because you, little Mikey Williams. Dude, them girls don't like you because you, no, player. They feel you got some, man, I'm telling you, Jimmy, all you got to do is go to the game. Look, after the Colorado game the other night, guess what they were saying all along with you, Carl? Every white girl in Colorado better hide, because Shador is on the prowl. He finna drop his dad off, and he on the prowl. He was riding with his dad after the game, right? And they said, he probably can't wait to get there. But these folks, listen, y'all. And I know y'all mamas, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. Well, my baby, I know y'all babies. And by the way, Jimmy, since you just got on, a shout out to the Jared, the great Jared Harris. He committed to Memphis today. I just want to throw that. Yeah, I just want to throw it. Well, Jimmy, Jimmy, you don't have to talk about it. I just want to throw that in there.
Oh, he
yeah, he the great. Yes, Jimmy. In the words of Deion Sanders, Jimmy, hold up, watch it. It's personal.
He's gonna turn into Bubba Dub on me, man. Do your head like that again.
That man's trying to turn into Bubba Dub. Jimmy, Jared, the great Jimmy. Jimmy, I'm gonna tell you why I'm proud. I got a young guy come out of high school. It's the first time. The one that came to Memphis, out of the Houston area. I ain't talking about Kendrick Davis. Out of high school. I ain't talking about Kendrick Davis. I ain't talking about DeAndre.
What
No.
Not
Greater Houston. Greater Houston.
He's not the first to.
Who? You go to Memphis?
To commit.
Who committed to Memphis?
Kendrick Perkins.
Man, I ain't talking about with Penny. Man, I ain't talking about that over. Excuse me, stop. I'm talking about in the Penny regime. I ain't talking about that 100. That's 100 damn years ago.
Add that to it then.
Okay. In the Penny Hardaway regime. That's when it gets personal to me. It wasn't just Memphis. It's Penny. Okay? All right. He the first one in 6 years. Shout out to John Urey. Shout out to Jared Harris and your family. I never seen you play, but Jimmy, I know he going to be at one of your events. I'm front row center with my Memphis stuff on.
The season opener.
Season opener. Jared, I'm there, baby.
November the 11th, they will play against Clements High School.
Clements gonna get their head toe clean off the frame.
No, not exactly. Well, I'm sorry. Take that back. Oops, that's the wrong event. I didn't gave away. I ain't released that.
You gave away another damn event.
Silsby gonna play College Park.
Okay.
In the season opener.
So I got a question. So I'm gonna get a chance. He gonna come to Houston a couple of times.
Yes.
I got to make sure I'm in town.
Yeah.
That's all. We didn't have to go there. No, we don't have to go there. Let's keep going.
We're giving the school, and that's Silsby High School. This kid Jared Harris, where he attends. That's right down the road from Beaumont,
yes,
which is down the road from Houston.
Right.
And so Silsby, this team has been to the state tournament 2 of the last 3 years since he's been in high school. And they've won the state championship. He has a state championship under his belt, an MVP up under his belt. Jared Harris, we first laid eyes on him when he was in the 8th grade, and he came to the middle school city championships, and it was played at Booker T. Washington High School.
I was there.
Yes, you were there. We had a DJ on the sideline with the
microphone. So he was on that team?
Yeah.
Played against Jacoby Osborne them?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Tyler Smith was on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was they were in the 8th.
And Draylon was on that team too, wasn't it?
Draylon was on that team. That's why Silsby won that team. Remember Silsby? And that's why it's what we do. We call a middle school city championship.
Okay.
And we've been doing it about 6 years. And that was one of the things that was my vision on that event was because there's no city championship for middle schools. They only can win their district and, in Houston that is. So we put it together, and sure enough, Silsby, They got the bragging saying they had some fire down there, and that Silsby team come down. It was called Silsby Middle School, and they kicked ass and took names. But it was a tough game in the championship. Now, don't get it twisted.
Oh, it was a tough game.
Yeah, and they won that thing, and we said the very next year, Hal, I remember they started 3 freshmen. Jared Harris was one of them, and they upset Yates in the playoff. Yates had the 2 big Africans and had Antoine and Yates, and all them boys, and Silsby coming out the 9th graders. They played over I think at East Chambers High School it was, and Jared Harris went and Draylon Miller and them guys jumped out on Yates and pulled off the upset. And it was, and from that moment on, we knew about him. Everybody in the area knew about him. So it was funny how when he played in the summer with the Houston Hoops. I think they're 15U. He's always played on a sneaker sponsored team every single summer, pretty much of his high school career. He played with John, ended up playing with John Urey in the 11th grade, and again prior to this 12th grade summer where he wrapped up the season with. And so, it's kind of like John Urey make people believe or attempt to make you believe that he discovered America. And it kind of reminded me of Christopher Columbus on this shit. He did not discover Jared Harris. Jared Harris, people knew about Jared Harris in the same realms for which he's been recruited and offered by. All of those schools knew of him before, during, and after.
Penny didn't. Rick Stansberry and John Urey's relationship fostered that. Penny didn't know nothing about it.
And that's a good thing in regarding to that. Here's the thing about relationship. But at the same time, it's necessarily a head coach they get the credit for knowing or not knowing about certain, but in truth, it's your assistant coaches.
Absolutely.
Are not excused whatsoever. If you understand something, and it's the truth.
Come on now.
If your star player, whatever city your star player is from, and this is a message to Penny Hardaway, whatever city your star player is from, you had better know and had better start testing the waters and checking the pulse of that city to see what else is there yourself. Meaning that Kenny Davis, your star player, you supposed to know what else coming through the chute from that area, Hatter.
He hadn't had a good record in Texas. I'm telling you now. He ain't had no good record in Texas.
That's not what I'm saying. Having a good record mean you win or lose on a kid. That determines your good record, whether you got landed one or didn't. I'm saying you're supposed to know what's in that area if you got a kid.
He know what's in his area, I tell him.
So guess what? So I mean, he should have known about Jared Harris.
Well, but he know about him now. Oh, I hit the wrong button.
I'm just saying. We know he know about him now. I'm just saying.
We coming back, Jim. I don't know what's going on. We coming back. Just keep rolling.
And so that's the thing I was saying. Can they hear me still though? They can
hear me. Yeah, they can hear you. They can hear you.
And so that's the thing. That's nothing big deal. It's that if you get a kid from Zimbabwe and he's your star player, you better find out if there's another kid from Zimbabwe that might be the next up. And then so we that's a good thing though. Not to take and don't know.
So you say he's supposed to know, right?
Yeah. Okay. Once you get a kid, if the kid is on your team once again, and he's a leader of your, he's a first, second, third option on your team. Put it like this: Alabama has a player the quarterback is from H-Town. If that kid fares well with Alabama in this season, which he's not off to a good start, right?
Okay.
Kid from Katy Tompkins High School, Miro. If he ends up having a good, well, not no if, hell, he's a starter, so he's already done well. Well, that job was up for grabs. It wasn't just given to him. He had to earn that thing, and they named him the starter. So that means now it's their obligation to find out who's okay. If we like him this good to start, is there another one down there? We don't want to miss on. We want to get an early start on the next one, so we don't have to be so late and have to do so much work. Let's be visible in that area because we got a kid from there. That's normally how the game goes. That's normally how it goes. Not all the time, but normally. And ain't no big thing. You guys understand what I'm saying? So now we got so much to craft into this last 25 minutes. 35 minutes past the hour. You guys still haven't shared the show. We're gonna ask you to share the show right now on the Chop Shop. Press the share button. You can share it to your timelines, to your groups.
Keep talking. I fixed it. I was working over here, boy. Keep going. We had a glitch.
Okay.
We had a glitch.
And so now we go, man, so much. I don't know what all you covered earlier in the first hour.
No, you can go.
Did you cover USA basketball?
No, I didn't cover that.
Perfect. Oh, man. These dudes here, not only didn't win it, they didn't even medal. USA basketball lost their last 2 games after making it to the semifinals and to Germany and then Canada. Germany won the World Cup. And as I predicted, and I said the other day, I say, and it goes to show if you guys can just, the games are over now. But if you got a chance to see any of those games, and I'm gonna repeat something I said last week. A lot of these guys that you might think are slop or regular in the NBA, when they get on their country teams, they're mega stars for those teams. So, in the same breath, I want you to understand something. It's the same parallel comparison. There are some guys that are mega stars on their high school teams, but you get them in grassroots basketball, and they're real regular. They're real regular. Same comparison. We see a guy, that means this guy can be, look ugly, whooped our guards. He whooped our guards. He only had one bad game. He had one. But
the last game was a bad game. The one they beat us, he didn't play that good. Daniel Tice killed us. In the front, Franz Wagner killed us.
But he had some good moments. He had about 24 against.
Yeah, but he was 4 for 100. He didn't make. Yeah,
it wasn't dominant. Yeah. He had 24, something like that against us. But he had a key. Remember, they took him out the game, put him back in. He helped close that thing out. He closed that thing out, and USA had.
He was MVP.
And once again, you laugh at him, but look how he look in international play.
Don't nobody laugh at him, but you the one be talking about.
No, you laughing too. He ain't.
I just hate he messed the bag off. I notice when I got him when he messed the bag off.
Yeah, that was 4 years ago. I mean,
I still think about it.
I think he's with Toronto now. And speaking of Toronto, thanks Siakam is in rumors for possible trades and all that, but that stuff will surface itself in the next couple of weeks. Meanwhile, Dylan Brooks scored 39 points against the United States in the bronze medal game.
Not the Dylan Brooks that they said going to be playing in basketball in China. He better learn Rosetta Stone. That Dylan Brooks that played for my favorite team, the Houston Rockets.
That was some of them said.
Okay. All right. Keep going.
He had 39 against USA, and a win. And now, speaking of, he signed with the Houston Rockets a month or so last month, and now the Houston Rockets are indirectly in the news because Kevin Porter, has been arrested after allegedly putting his hands
On Kaiser
on
Gunder's
his girlfriend.
Grant Gunder's daughter. T. Harvey's niece.
T. Harvey's niece.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And she used to play in the WNBA.
Yeah.
I don't know if she still does or not, but she did. And this is serious.
Very serious.
Very, very serious, because one thing is the allegations, and there's right now, guys, it's hard on stories, but it's kind of crazy when you have a connection to different degrees of separation to a person, and you think in your mind, well, man, they wouldn't, she wouldn't be falsifying this stuff. The marks are the marks. He didn't deny, but it's like we wait till all the facts come out, and before passing.
Jimmy, but guess what? With him, I believe it. I ain't got to wait on no facts. I look at his history. See, to know a man, look at his history. Oh, he got a crazy history. When I saw them together, I said, what the? Because I know, come on, man. Them young girls like that, man, they got their own thing. They ain't finna let you just talk crazy to him. And I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, but I don't think, I wonder what the Houston Rockets going to do. That's what I'm talking about. What's their step?
And they have a decision to make. That's what I'm saying. They have a decision to make now, because the Rockets got Kevin Porter on. He was their last, supposed to be their lifesaver, his lifesaver. Yeah. He had already gotten in trouble. He had already been deemed as a player that he had been pretty much on a mission for some to have blackballed him out of the NBA. He was a problem child. He was a locker room disruptor. He was a young snotty-nosed kid didn't want to get in line, get in with the establishment if you want to continue to make millions of dollars in this.
And then they still gave him a damn $80 million deal.
And they still gave him a new deal. The Rockets did. And so now, however, how much is guaranteed, Adam? If they do something,
all that guaranteed.
This conduct detrimental. That means contract.
No, that's just domestic violence. You can't do nothing about that money. You got to pay him. He did nothing to the team. He hurt himself.
Well, it's not. I know one thing. I know the Rockets are a team that looks at bottom lines. But
if he put his hand on this damn girl, need his ass whooped.
They're going to be different if he plays another game, and you can't. Who can you trade him to? You can't. Who's going to take him with this cloud over him? Because every other game that you play,
because Jimmy, Jimmy, don't you know? Ain't Reggie Rankin told you about these people at these? Every one of these programs, it's 30 of them, right? They think if he come over here, he ain't gonna do that. I can change him. I got the right support system. I got the Raleigh way. I got the Miami Heat culture. Everybody, all of these guys think they can change people, man. So somebody, because he's talented as hell. So maybe Emmy, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm interested to see what's going to happen. See, they talk all that stuff, but James ain't talking about how hard this and all. He ain't never put his hand on no girl. See, man, we can't do, Jimmy, I ain't going to lie. I don't like this. They talk.
What you just say? What you say Harden ain't do? I'm just saying.
He didn't beat him up. He didn't hit him. He didn't put his hand on something on there. He didn't grab the cup. He's normal. At least he ain't like Mel. He didn't have to phone sex like Mel. Hey, Jimmy, can you imagine losing $80 million for telling a girl, are you touching yourself right now? No, I'm touching myself. That's nasty ass Mel. Girl, go touch yourself right now. Cause I'm finna whack off.
So speaking of the NBA.
Oh my God.
Now, of course, it's crazy because every year around this time, we not every year. It seems, once every few years, since we get the conversation, USA basketball.
Mhm.
We mentioned it all. We knew this. They got this second to third tier players are comprising the team. Other countries are got their best. Other countries didn't have their best.
No, them guys
Other
want
countries
it
didn't have
back, Jimmy.
This
Jimmy,
ain't the Olympics. It's the World Cup. The
Jimmy.
World Cup has never meant to the USA what it means to those
That's
other
right.
countries in
That's right.
basketball.
There you go.
The World Cup, this ain't soccer. Now in soccer, yes. But for basketball, the World Cup was about like playing in the JC's tournament for a high school team. It don't have the same meaning as a state tournament to the USA. So those guys, USA is qualified. Now, they didn't qualify for the Olympics at all. It's a problem. It's a real problem. So now what they've done, it's another wake-up call. Don't forget, USA done won about 5 Olympics in a row, gold medals.
Oh, we're going to send the big dogs. We're going to send the big dog. The big
before,
LeBron had already said we coming.
20,
LeBron said we coming.
Yeah, 02. I think it's 5 in a row. I think it's 02. I think it's 5 in a row. 02, 06, 10. No. 20, 16, 12, 8, and 4. 2000. Yeah. So they won like 5 in a row. And those guys, like you said, now, and I already figured that LeBron was going to do a swan song at the Olympics no matter what. It's in Paris. Don't forget. That stuff was in Manila.
Jimmy.
Them guys. What happened?
Hold on, Jimmy. Jimmy, let me retract everything I said a minute ago. Jimmy, check this out. Porter signed a 4-year contract extension worth as much as $82.5 million last season. Only $15 million salary is fully guaranteed in the deal.
Yeah.
This is a unique structure due to Portland's history of course. Yes, they're gonna cut his ass he gone like a turkey through the cone.
So now
it ain't guaranteed, Jimmy.
Yeah, it ain't fully guaranteed then. That's why I wonder. I'm like, wait a minute.
But most contracts are. His not. Wow. Boy, you got to read the fine print, boy.
So that's guess what? Once again, do you feel sorry?
Hell no, not for him choking no girl. Got to be out your rabbit ass mind. And I knew this little girl when she was young. Oh no, you out of pocket, dude. I wish I had Jimmy.
That means if he plays this season, wherever he plays at, understand something. Now you're jeopardizing. It depends on the support or the sponsorship or the economics that an NBA team has with those women that are advocates against domestic violence. They're going to be protesting. They're going to be in the gyms, in the coliseums with posters and banners denouncing his presence as an employee. So this is what you're facing. That's disruptions.
Me Too gonna get him. The Me Too women gonna get it. Hey man, Brad wrong for Brad talking about his picnic basket gonna be missing some sandwiches. You know that mess you said the other day about some picnic baskets.
So I was looking at it, and they have, of course, LeBron James. We knew he was going to be in. It didn't even take this long. LeBron was going to play in this Olympics no matter what, guys. That was already a done deal. Ain't no doubt about that one. He was going to play in Paris.
Jimmy, you know who the number one player that they hope play? They better hope my nephew play.
Who?
If Steph don't play, shit all bets off.
No, Steph has already agreed with
I
LeBron.
know. But y'all worry about Bron. Y'all need the babyface assassin.
But Steph. So it's 5 players that's already or reportedly have agreed that LeBron has got soft commitments from. So LeBron doing the recruiting.
I see.
Y'all understand this. LeBron, hey, Grant Hill and got the hell out the way. Say, hey, bro, I respect.
Go get him. Go get him. Go sick him.
Go get-
Hey,
go
and
put-
get
go
what he got to tell him though. This is what Grant should have told. Go get everybody except that Draymond mother. Don't bring that. Don't bring him.
And this the thing. He got reportedly five commitments. That's from Kevin Durant,
Okay.
Steph Curry,
Right. Bron.
Jason Tatum,
Okay.
Anthony Davis. But Adam, when you start thinking about Anthony Davis, Adam, we are very thin in American fives on the interior, on length, rim protect. We are very thin.
Jimmy,
Let me tell you how
fives.
thin we are.
Jimmy, fives didn't hurt us in this thing, man. Fives didn't hurt us.
Guess what though? Guess what, Al? A lot of the Joker didn't play in this World Cup.
Yeah.
Greek Freak didn't play in this World Cup.
We done bust them a million times, but keep going.
Joel Embiid didn't play in this World Cup.
He'll never play for Cameroon, but keep going.
He could play. They say he qualifies to play for France.
I know, but he ain't gonna play.
No, he's gonna play with one of them.
Jimmy,
He's
body
already
be breaking down. Joel Embiid is not playing extra. He ain't playing for free. You have to play for free over there, Jimmy. He ain't playing for free.
Well, guess what? Now you're saying over there, he's going to suit up.
Paris. He ain't going to Paris and play. Just remember that. Lock this down. Joel Embiid, man. Jimmy.
Y'all lock in 9/11 date. Joel Embiid gonna play with United States of America with this team. He can play with USA.
Man, USA, we don't want no damn Joel Embiid on our team. He jacked the playoff. He jacked the game off the playoff game.
Guess who
with
else
his scare Ray.
Guess who else gonna suit up with that team?
Who?
See, here's the thing. We left out two names. Draymond, they want Draymond. Understand? We understand. Draymond, everybody can't play. You need some guys on that team that can coach the bench.
I bet you Ant-Man gonna be on the team.
Possibly. I don't know, man. Possibly. You know, you gotta realize.
I'm talking about as a bench, as a reserve. I ain't talking about there's nobody who gonna play.
But if they get Draymond, he's gonna be that 11th, 12th guy that's not gonna play much. That's gonna keep everything kosher and be the rah-rah root guy. And he's a dirty man. He knows his role to the T. So here's the thing. They tell me that another player. Remember, LeBron is putting his team together per se.
Okay.
Kyrie Irving is probably.
Now, I would love to see him play.
To get the nod to be on this team. And guess what? Kyrie thrives in international play.
Oh my God.
Because he thrives in it. Tell you what, look, Ugly when it did what he did, we ain't gonna even go there. Kyrie, understand, we dislike a lot of the Kyrie Irving off the court.
I love Kyrie.
More greater than our love for than most people's love for Kyrie in uniform. Understand? Then on top of that, you win and you shit on Boston. So Kyrie shit on the Boston Celtics, which is one of the most coveted NBA franchises in the establishment. So therefore, you're blackballed by that angle. So now Kyrie, then you go to New York, and you basically shit on New York, Brooklyn, that is. By way of New Jersey, the old New Jersey Nets, the Brooklyn Nets. So that means that's two entities that are not happy with Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving, if LeBron want him to play and he want to play, he playing.
So Devin Booker is undecided. He's expressed in the undecided yet. Damian Lillard is another one. De'Aaron Fox is another one. They had been contacting. They're waiting to see. Now, meanwhile, it's about 9 people that LeBron is going to try to go. That he has probably the authority to go and have.
Dame Lillard, Jimmy.
I mentioned Dame Lillard. I said Dame Lillard. I said De'Aaron Fox. I said Devin Booker, and those are, and of course Kyrie. So those are 4 on top of the 5 that's already there. That would make 9. Draymond could possibly make the 10. That means those other 2 would have to go to the centers because those are all guards and wings.
Hey, is Lauri Markkanen? Is he's a foreigner? Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah.
Where he from?
I don't know what country he's from, but he's a foreigner. Yeah. Yeah. And so that's the thing. It's But the interior, and guess what that means? That means this team would be Showtime. It would have all of the makings of must
Yeah, he from Finland.
watch
Right.
watch TV. Who would be that other guy? So I mean, they need a Joel Embiid if they can get him. They would, who else would be the big guy? Al? Who would be the interior? Who? I mean, for real, the American center. Who would be that guy? Because that team is fast. That team is speedy. That team ain't slow it down. Let's get it in the post. And so that big guy, his main role would be to defend.
Yeah. I take Ant-Man over Draymond. Unless LeBron just needs somebody to carry his damn
They don't
bag.
need balance though. That's the whole thing. This team, Ant-Man would be an 8-minute slot at
That's
best.
all his ass worth. He jacked the game off up there.
So you don't need him. Devin Booker is filling that slot if they gave him the nod. Remember now, if Ant-Man would have assumed.
And Karl Anthony Towns had already played for Dominican Republic. He can't play no more.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah, he can't do it.
He's,
Hell no, not no Miles Turner. He'll come on here have the damn skirt on. I ain't nobody gonna take no damn Miles Turner. He can't go over there with no skirt on.
Who are 3 other options, Americans?
He'll be over there crossing his legs like that. Hell no.
Hey, guess where they playing at? Guess where they playing at?
In France. He don't need to be over there.
Boy, that's
no, sir. Oh, I'll take Robert Williams if his was all right. Let him smoke all the weed he can over there.
No, they pop pills over there in Paris. They don't smoke a whole lot. In London, they do.
Evan Mobley, I'm scared of him, but I'll take him.
No,
I'll take him. But Jimmy, he ain't gonna ask for that many minutes.
Not with this. They need Hatter. That whoever they get gonna have to play some minutes to start the game off.
Jimmy, them guys ain't got to play. Jimmy, Jimmy, we got LeBron James. Why you around here whining about? We got LeBron and Steph. What are you talking about?
Ain't trying to play no 5 in international play.
Jimmy, you don't have to.
Yeah, that stuff is more physical.
Jimmy, the end of the game the other day, they had 5 guards in the game. It don't matter.
Because Steph Curry he reverted to his old natural habitat and say, the hell with this. Let me go what I know and go with these 5 guards. Then got smaller when he put a little bit in.
What about the dude from Memphis? What dude from Memphis? Memphis ain't got no big man. They good.
Jackson had his audition. That was his audition right then.
Who?
Triple J. Jackson.
Oh hell no! They want him. I already called. They want him back. They just mad because he didn't get no rebound. But they want him back.
That's what this person gonna need to do.
Yeah.
This person.
But he blocked shots though. He blocked shots.
Al, let me say these names again: KD, LeBron, Steph Curry, Jason Tatum, Anthony Davis,
Jaren Jackson.
Those are the.
I done already heard them talking about him, Jimmy. I'm just telling. I don't care what your list say. I done heard them talk about him already.
That was before LeBron came. I know that was before they gave LeBron the reins go make these phone calls. So we bid our books and spades right now.
I don't want no Bam Adebayo. They can keep Bam Adebayo.
No, I like Bam.
You can have Bam. And you can have Jared Allen, Big Sorry.
Jared Allen and Pino.
I'll take Jaren Jackson over all of them. Mitchell Robinson, all of them. I'll take Jaren Jackson. Jaren Jackson just had a coach that did. I just can't. Y'all, let me tell you something. Without Stephon on your team, Steve Kerr ain't that great no more. Dude, it's easy when Steph on your damn team. You can coach your ass off. No, but we ain't gonna need. No, I take him. I take him, and then you can take Bam after him. But I'm gonna take him. Mitchell Rob. Hell no, not Mitchell Rob. Don't John Morant, they did out. He out. He was Jimmy. He was the head man coming in. They don't want him no more right now.
John Morant.
Right now. Just right now.
He don't have a chance in hell.
Right now.
Unless he led that team to the NBA finals. To the NBA, at least to the West, the championship of the West. At least for him to have a chance.
See, Corey, he's 6'11", 7 feet with 0 rebounds, right? But on this team right here, with them dudes right there, see, he ain't have nobody to get on his ass on this team. on this team right, Corey, you got to realize when you play with better players, you play better. Don't y'all understand anything about basketball? Don't you know Kyrie and all of these dudes, LeBron and them gonna say, hey, big fella, you got to get your ass. See, this team right here, they wasn't nobody gonna say nothing. They was friends. They was friends. They hang out with each other. These dudes here trying to go win.
But the thing about Bam Adebayo is this. Understand something. He has experience in the Olympics.
But he think he a guard, though. He think he LeBron, Jimmy.
Jackson out there shooting threes, too.
No, Jackson different, man. Jackson defensive player of the year. Get the hell out of here. Hey, now one. Hey, we need a defensive player of the year.
It sure didn't transfer over
because everybody he kept getting in foul trouble.
Getting in foul trouble because he couldn't defend straight up. They were going at him.
Jimmy, he playing with the high schoolers. Now he finna go play with the college guys. He ain't got to do as much. I'm telling y'all, I guess y'all don't know what y'all think about. Y'all think about. Oh, man, it's 2:00. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Oh man, it's 2:00. Then so of course now 2:00. That means it is time for me to remind you guys.
What's that?
About this color scheme that I'm wearing today. Purposely. It ain't for the Memphis State Tigers. That's for damn sure. It's for.
We don't want your ass, but keep going. We don't want you.
Out. Do you realize Astros, they 2.5 games in first place right now? Hey, look. Put my rally hat on. My baseball. They 2.5 games in first place. They done scored the most runs of any team in baseball, including them Dodgers, since the All-Star break. Then we just, listen, in the last 10 wins, you know how many runs the Astros are averaging? Wins. Not the last 3 wins, not the last 5 wins, not the last 7 wins, but the last 10 wins. Guess how many runs we averaging over the last 10 wins? 11 runs per game. Them bats done come alive at the right point in the season. And guess what? It all started when they brought Brantley, said, you know what? The hell with this stuff, man. Put me in, coach. And you see what they did to our coach, to our manager, Dusty Baker. They stood here and put Dusty Baker and went and leaked some stuff out of the locker room and took it out there and tried to disrupt the chemistry, try to distract the bats of these Astros. Just saying that Dusty don't like Chaz McCormick, who's a talented player. He's really good right now for the Astros. But they said Dusty didn't like him. Then Chaz don't say nothing. Dusty come out and had to take his time out to have a separate press conference just on this topic 2-3 days ago. And know what Dusty did on the next day after that? Yeah. He still didn't start Chaz's ass. He didn't play him the whole next game. And we beat that ass. That was the best thing could have happened. And he started him yesterday, though. Chaz had a couple of hits, played his butt off. He accepted that and responded because Dusty's saying this dude here has played a lot of games. He get a day off every 3-4 days. Every 3-4 games, they give him a day off. You average it out. You want this dude, Brantley just came back. We're trying to figure it out and let everybody play. That means more guys get days off. You're mad because saying Maldonado, Diaz should play off. There are certain pitchers that love. Verlander wants Maldonado to be his catcher. Valdez wants Maldonado to be his catcher. Certain catchers, you fit them with certain pitchers if you have that luxury. when the Astros are probably, I would go to the lengths of saying on offense, the Houston Astros are the deepest team in Major League Baseball right now. They're the deepest. They're fun to watch. And guess who? We just came. Your Padres came to town. You Tatis come down here with all them colors you wearing, colors ain't your uniform colors, and all that, and we taxed that ass. How Tatis doing now? How Tatis doing?
He was over
know one
5
thing?
years.
You know what? Tatis got down there, and Tatis might come to Houston. We don't need him though. We good. Tell me stay on over there. We good. We good. Snell on the mound. Hey man, Astros.
This man talking about Jared Harris everybody on the team got $100 million contract. Jerry Jackson got that man talking about don't talk. Man, Jared Allen, I wouldn't have his ass on none of my team. That's it.
No, I mean, Jared Allen, I love his defense ability. But
you can like him. I don't like it.
No, but that's rim protecting ability. When he don't command the ball.
It's okay for you to like him. It is okay for me to dislike him.
Okay, whoever they get is going to play the same role.
No. See, that's what you like. It's okay.
I'm not,
whoa. I'm not stopping you from liking him. Why you worried about me disliking him? Whoa, the role. I don't care about no role. I don't want to see him out there on no damn Olympic team. Sorry. I don't want to see him out there. Nah.
Well, I'm saying. The same way people felt. Think about it. When they picked
I don't mind you saying something about, excuse me, did I try to change the way you talked about Jaron Jackson? No, I did not try to change your opinion. Not at all, because I don't care about your opinion. I hope you feel the same way. I didn't try to say, well, Jaron Jackson. No, I just said, okay, you don't like him, I love him.
If you're seeking out a person to defend, to protect the rim, then it must be a person who is one of the leaders in the NBA in block shots per game. Whatever body.
How you know what Steve Kerr is looking for? What you don't know nothing. I'm telling you, Jaron Jackson played on the team. I'm telling you, they talked about him. It's 2 spots left. He gonna get one of them. Now, see you tomorrow.
If all of those guys commit and they are accepted on the team,
see you tomorrow.
There's not going to be, if those guys, if they take those 9 guys or those 10 guys,
they're gonna take 12, Jim. They're gonna take 12.
I understand it. They gotta take those. If those 10 guys accept a formal invite, then there's 2 slots left, and one of those slots is going to wait on Joel Embiid to make a decision. That's one. You're gonna wait on him. That's one.
Joel Embiid can't play for America, Jimmy. I don't know why you keep saying that.
Yes, he can.
No, he can't.
He can.
No, he can't. He's not gonna play, man. I'm telling you. I don't know where you be getting this. He ain't gonna play.
You saying he's not gonna play or he can't play? Which one you saying?
He's not gonna play international basketball at all. So you can wait on him all you want to.
Okay, now. Once again, boy, I'm gonna tell you something.
He got a Cameroon passport. He got a African passport. A French, another passport. Where's American passport at?
Dude, he's a resident of America.
But you know, I know some people live in America don't have no American passport though.
Joel Embiid is eligible to play for the USA. How? Dang. He's eligible to play for them. He have to make a decision.
I can't believe Kevin Freeman ain't already looked that one up. You want Joel Embiid?
Hell yeah. For sinners?
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
Shoot. Oh, think about the gap in the names you just named. You're talking about the MVP of the league right now, even though he didn't earn it all the way. If you're talking about the whole full body of work, of course. But
got a coach spot. Who's none playing at?
Oh, he ain't the first. You talking about getting the coach fired? I know a guy with number 13 got 3 coaches fired, including the black guy that's supposed to be that one almost revered black coaches.
He didn't get him fired. I found out he didn't get him fired. They fired his ass. Doug got fired himself.
No, he made that comment in the paper, in the press about and mentioned that coach name. That was a dagger. That was a dagger. But anyway, back to this topic. Get ready now. I'm trying to divert. Look, let me put the hat. You can't see this.
You can talk about them last strolls all you want.
Tucker just set a Major League Baseball record yesterday. Astros in the red books again. He's the first Major League Baseball to hit 2 triples in the same inning. It occurred yesterday in the 6th inning of that trouncing over the Padres. Now the Astros will now play a homestand against the worst team in their next 2 series against the worst team in baseball and the second worst team in baseball. That's Oakland, then Kansas City. They will play Kansas City for the first time this season. We're like 9-1, 10-1 against the Oakland A's, something like that. Meanwhile, the Rangers have to go play, I want to say, either the Blue Jays or...
I done saw all of that, y'all. Y'all sending me all these ignorant-ass articles y'all done heard. I'm telling you that Joel Embiid ain't going to play. That's all I'm telling y'all. Remember I told y'all that.
You said he couldn't play, too.
I didn't say you say he wasn't eligible. You told me how they got. I said, sir, he's not going to play in international basketball.
You also said he don't have passport. He can't play.
I ain't never seen his passport. You ain't never seen his passport. Stacey Houston ain't never seen his damn passport. Ray Phillips ain't never seen his passport. Now one of y'all has seen his passport. Y'all going about a damn article y'all done read on some clickbait.
Lord,
that's all I'm saying. Ain't near one of y'all I ain't seen your passport. I ain't seen Kevin Fraper's passport.
Which one of their passport you have seen?
Nobody's.
So what the hell we talking about?
But I haven't made a definitive statement that he's gonna play because he got on a passport. You said that.
No. I said he's going to make a decision to whether he's going to play for France or USA.
Yeah.
Because the other team didn't qualify.
He ain't gonna play.
That's the whole thing.
I'm telling y'all, he ain't gonna play.
Let me tell you something, man. When everybody goes to the party, it's like these camps. A lot of people don't want to go to camp.
He don't care.
Everybody going. That's what they say. Man, you going. Man, yeah, I'm going. That's what you do. You lace up and you're going to go to the party.
Y'all ain't providing no answer. That man, Drake Phillip, we provide an answer. Bleacher Report ain't the answer. That man put a Bleacher Report up there. Do you know how many times Bleacher Report has it wrong, Trey Phillips? No, for real. Do you know how many times Bleacher Report gets it wrong? And he put up, I just provided the article, Bleacher Report.
So what did it take to get citizenship? A driver's license or a passport?
No, you have to have citizenship. You got to have citizenship before you can get a passport.
What does it take to get citizenship?
I don't know. I ain't never had to. I ain't never had to because I'm a United States citizen. So I ain't never had to go get citizenship. I ain't had to go and get citizenship no more. I've never had to go. So I'm not going to speak on something that I never had to do. I just never had to do it. How about that? He married an American woman. I'm telling y'all, he ain't going to play. He ain't going to play in the offseason. That's all. Y'all don't understand. That big dude, that's really the point I was trying to make.
Here's what I said a while ago, and I didn't even look this up. I think
Jimmy, I don't care what you done looked up. My main point is Joel Embiid.
It's from the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services website.
You the same dude that looked up a quote I said about a Harriet Tubman and a white woman and told you something. You remember what you quoted what the white woman said. So go on, tell me. Go on, tell me. Go on, tell me from the United States government.
United States Citizenship and Immigration Services website.
What do they say?
In general, you may qualify for naturalization, which is citizenship, if you're at least 18 years old and have been a permanent resident for at least, remember I said this number right here?
Come on, man. Come on.
5 years.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Or 3 years if you're married.
So you think he did that to play on the USA team?
He been here 5 years.
No, you didn't ask my question. Do you think he got his citizenship to play on the US team?
Oh, that ain't got nothing to do with it.
Jimmy, I'm telling you, he ain't gonna play in all season. That's all I'm telling you.
The thing is,
remember, I done told you on the last, he ain't gonna play in all season.
That's
all I'm trying to tell you.
If all those dudes are going to play,
he don't care nothing about them. He don't hang with them.
That's one of me. One of those dudes. So you saying he hate all those dudes? That's what you're saying.
I didn't say he hate nobody. I say he don't.
All them dudes say, man, we need you, brick, bro. Come on, rock with us, man. Let's roll. That's how that.
You don't know Joel Embiid. I see that already. He danced by a different drummer.
All he gotta do is say, as long as number 13 ain't on the roster, he gonna come.
Well, Jimmy, he begging 13 to come back and play. Since you want to throw that one in, he begging 13 to come back and play with him this year. So just in case you didn't know, just in case you didn't know.
Get what?
All I'm telling y'all, if y'all really listen, Joel Embiid can't never stay healthy. He used the off season to heal his body because he can't never stay healthy, y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. And y'all went and bringing up the Bleacher Report and all of that old shit. That's why I told you that stuff was unnecessary.
Oh, don't that apply for Anthony Davis too?
I don't care. I'm not talking about Anthony Davis. He's a United. Guess what? I don't care if he play or not. I'm talking about Joel Embiid right now. He's different. He's just different. But one of these days, y'all listen. I know you think you know it. You don't know. Keep on bringing up the Bleacher Report.
No. What you gonna do?
That man pulled up the Bleacher Report. The linest, the none knowing nothing about nothing in the world. Don't bring the Bleacher Report. Go bring USA Today. So bring somebody.
So what if the guy from USA Today that wrote for Bleacher Report got a job at USA Today? He gonna trust him now?
Jimmy, you Mr. Mainstream Media. You the one trust mainstream media.
I'm
not me. Anytime
very
mainstream media say something, I'm skeptical.
So the dude named that wrote the article that they wrote from the Bleacher Report named John Doe. If John Doe got hired in USA Today and you don't believe nothing he write, if he got hired by USA Today,
I still wouldn't believe nothing he write.
Okay, so I mean you ain't gonna believe USA Today either then.
I said, I told you. I just said I don't believe mainstream media. Whoa, read my lips. I don't have as much faith in mainstream media as you do.
No, the point is,
I just gave you the point.
It's the person, the entity, not necessarily. It's the person that has the integrity issues, not necessarily the entity. The entity.
What?
If you know,
what is Fox? Wait a minute. Whoa. Is Fox an entity?
Fox is a parent. You mean Fox or Fox?
Fox is an entity, right? Fox News.
But guess what? So you didn't believe nothing. You didn't believe nothing that Shannon Sharp said on Fox Sports for all those years. So anything he said was nothing. Was just propaganda.
Jimmy,
what you saying?
Jimmy, yes, absolutely.
Really.
I ain't never come over here bragging about what Shannon Sharp said this. I ain't never said that. Ever. That's you. Because if Shannon said it, it's so the rain is come down from Mount Olympus. So Shannon got somebody in his ear telling him what to say, Jimmy.
So they tell them in their ear when it's time or when you're getting close to certain things or when you're going and they got.
That's why they have production meetings, Jimmy.
They go and they also have somebody.
But what point you making, man? Because you're going around the damn world. All I'm telling. Okay, let me go back to the point.
Whoa. Wilson got hired by Fox tomorrow. If they hire them at Fox tomorrow,
we go. No, stop.
What do you mean?
Because you're trying to confuse. Because you don't know what.
That ain't confused. It's the
terrible tape.
It's the
terrible tape. Let me give you a good one. Let me go. My point was Joel Embiid don't like to do nothing in the offseason. His body breaks down too much. And you want to bring up, well, Anthony Davis, body break down. Joel Embiid is different. He go through a different, well, some of his buddies might go. Tell me one of them that's on his buddy. Tell me, because I got to get out of here. I ain't got much more time. Because if you was talking about something, I could talk. I ain't got much time.
But first, they got to come into fruition if those players accept if they are officially invited and accept. If all of those names accept the.
If my auntie had a scrotum, she'd be my uncle. I ain't talking about no ifs right now.
The Olympics is 4 years away.
It's 2 years away, Jimmy.
It's next year.
Jimmy, it's 2 years away.
It's next year, 2024.
Yes.
It's not 2 years away.
Yeah, it really technically is 2 years away. By the time from now until then, it's going to be, by the time they play, it's going to be 2 years. I'm telling you. But that's all right. It's all right.
Alan.
Man, just leave it. Listen.
So you saying they're
going to Can we leave it right now?
So you saying the Olympics going to be played before next October? I mean, after next October?
What? It's got to be played after the season. What are you talking about?
Olympics. The Olympics is 2024. So you're saying you say it's gonna be 2 years? Wait, we're in 2023.
Okay. What the hell are you talking about? 2022, well, it's in 2024. Okay, all right.
That's next year.
So what are you bringing up? So what?
I'm bringing up that you said 2 years.
Hey man, I'm gone. I'm gone. That's the ignorantest shit in the world right there. I'm not finna stay on here because you just been very, very we're talking about Joel Embiid not playing in all season. Hold on. Joe, fuck the 2 years. We talking about Joel Embiid not playing in the off season. And you come to talking about 2 years.
Okay, guess what, dude? Guess what? You misspoke. It happens.
So what?
I corrected you, and you was like, well, we ain't talking about that. What you talking about? I'm talking
about. I'm not talking about Jimmy. You can be corrected on every other word that come out your mouth. I just don't have time. So guess what? You can be corrected every time. So it's okay. My point is, Joel Embiid don't want to play in the offseason. And you have not just said, oh, well, maybe that is. Well, his buddies, I looked on this list. Ain't that one of his buddies on the list? Buddy on the list. Unbelievable. Dude, it's okay. All right, you happy? You finished? I got to go. I got it on time. I got to go. So go drink you some water, and I'll see you later. 2024, June the 6th, 2026, 2020.
Less than 1 year. It's less than 1 year away. Not 2 years away.
So it's less than 1 year away. So you win that argument. What do you got to say? If it's less than 1 year, so what's the reason for you to bring up it's less than 1 year away? See, you done forgot already.
Because I'm like a lot of people. I love to thrive on correcting your ass. That's why. I'm good. Case closed.
Boy, your ass. I got it. I'm a bad. Hey, because guess what? I don't thrive on correcting you. Shit.
That's good.
I don't thrive. I don't thrive. Because guess what? I would spend 120 minutes correcting your ass. So I can't thrive over that.
Guess what? I take that one and
100. Boy, I thank you. Boy, I know I'm bad now. Thank you, Astros. I'm out of here. I got to go. Lori, thank you. Man, hey, Michael Jordan. You know, this is what I hate, Jimmy. This is what I hate. Michael Jordan, you don't have a damn show to tell nobody to land the damn plane. Now I'm finna get in your ass. You can't tell neither one of us to do what my man said, not a me tata. That's from Bubba Dub. So we don't need you bringing your ass on here, come in and talk about landing the plane. Because guess what? If we want to, Michael Jordan, just because you ran your damn mouth, we can continue the show. Ain't got shit to do with you. But now, I'm tired of y'all. And I got to get out of here because this man said he longed to find me wrong. Wow! I don't long to do that. I got to go. I'm a
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter, you are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro, let's get it. We in the Chop Shop, we live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk, we live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up, it's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, we live.